All right, let's send this ball away. Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Oh, looking good off the tee. Okay, next up. Okay, well, good thing your teammate wound up on the green. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. I think this one will go left to right. Oh. He's got a 10-foot putt here. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And that drops for him. That's his birdie. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that'll drop. And the leading team is ahead by 1 stroke after that one. And the 11th is a par 4. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, time to send it. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Jeez, well, power unleashed there. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what he can do here. 110 yards out. Let's see what you can do with this one. Let's get this one inside where your partner is. Oh, that is lovely. That'll play pin high, well judged. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. And here's his second shot. He's putting this next one for birdie. And the putt drops. All right, leading team is ahead by 2 after that one. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Wow, he just pummeled that poor little ball. Well, that's good. I didn't want to end up in that first cut, but fairway for you. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. That's safe. And this one's from around 75 yards out. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, almost in there. All right, let's see if you can sink this. And I think this one's breaking to the left. A little too hard. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. And that puddle drop. And after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 3. And the 13th presents us with a par 5. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. All right, let's see how he does. This one's fairway bound. And let's see what you can do. Rolled right by. And here we go with his second shot. I'll just sneak into the first cut of rough. And a 15-footer for him. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And the putt drops for eagle. And the eagle putt drops. And the leading team is ahead by 3 strokes after that one. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. Taking this one with the 9-iron. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Going with the 9-iron. Well, let's see what you got. Great work there. That's a great approach. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. Okay, now this from 11 feet. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. And he drops it on in there. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Ooh. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. And here we go. He's putting for the par. And the putt goes down. And the leading team here is ahead by 4 strokes after that hole. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work, putting for eagle. And let's see how he does on this hole. All right, here he goes, embarking on a very long journey to the hole. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Nothing wrong with that putt. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close maybe. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh. And a 5-foot putt for him. For the birdie. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. Okay, and the leading team is ahead by 4 after that one. And next is the 16th. This one's a par 5. Looking good off the tee. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Well done. All right, here's his second shot. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Okay, it's up to you now. See if you can best your partner a little bit. It'll help the team. Just right by the hole. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. They've gone with the 7-iron. And this shot's about 175 yards out. This putt is just around 12 feet. This one's breaking left to right. Ooh. All right, here's his eagle chance. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. This putt's around 5 feet away. And the putt drops for eagle. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that putt safely in its home. Okay, the leading team is ahead by 3 after that hole. Teeing up now on number 17. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. He's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. We'll go with the 5-iron here. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Looking really good. And the chip will go down, and there's your birdie. This one's from around 9 feet. And this one's going a bit to the right. And he gets the birdie putt to drop on in there. And after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 3. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, load up. Let's let this go. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. He has 115 yards to the pin. Let's see what happens. Well, it's your turn. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. All right, this is his second. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. They're going with the driver off the turf, I guess. Bit of an awkward swing. Oops, out of bounds with that one. Okay, he's got 9 feet to go. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh. All right, maybe you are the one to sink this one. Let's do this. This one's going hard to the right. It could be a good one. And here is his putt to save par. And this scramble has ended. You two didn't manage to pull out the win. I'm still proud of you, though. You stuck with it till the end. That's good. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. All right, let's see what he does on this one. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Nice, that's some solid contact. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Oh my, splash. Okay, let's see if he can deal with this fairway bunker. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? And I don't think he got enough club on this one out of the sand. Okay, he's got 135 yards to the pin, or somewhere thereabouts. Going to the beach. And his fourth shot on this hole. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. And there he goes. That's going to drop for him. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the right. Looking good. Good stroke on that one. That's your par. Okay, after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 1. Here we go. Par 3, 11th hole. Well, take a look at this shot. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Oh my, can he get this to go? Wow, look at that thing. Just stuck it right next to the pin. Nicely done. And please, ball, would you consider kicking right? And will you have a look at this? All right, let's see how he does. And here's their 8-iron. And for him, this will be for the birdie. And after that one, the leading team is ahead by 1. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. This shot's around 155 yards out. Okay, second shot for him on this one. That is beautiful. Looks like he's setting up here around 135 yards out. Next. We can't hit them all. Luckily, your partner did hit this one, though, so let's maybe go with their ball. Seven-foot putt coming up. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. He's got about a 3-footer here. And the leading team is ahead by 1 stroke after that one. Okay, here we have a par 5 on the 13th. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Nice swing onto that one. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Putting for eagle here on this one. Woo, good stuff. And around 230 yards to go for him. This one's gonna get a little gritty here in the sand. All right, he's standing over an eagle putt here. Let's see what goes down. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Ooh, almost. Here's an 11-footer. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, you like that one, don't you? And if he sinks this, that's for eagle. Okay, after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 1. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Five iron on display for this one. Oh, this is nice. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And they've gone with the 6 iron on this one. All right, let's go. And that approach was a bit wayward. Well, it's time for your shot. Oh, man. Good chip. And now this from 4 feet. Okay, here's a par putt. And after that hole, the leaders have a 2-stroke lead. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Looks like the sand coming up. And let's see how he does on this hole. He has a chance of winding up in the rough here. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Okay, that almost went down. Now this from 16 feet. I think this one's going left to right. And in there for the birdie. And the leading team is ahead by 2 after that hole. Okay, this one's a par 5. We're on number 16. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, full sand. Let's go. That ball was launched. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And he will set up from around 235 yards out. Well, it is up to you now. Your partner has missed. Let's see what you can do here with this approach. Look at you go. Next putt for Eagle. And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin. And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does. This next putt is for his eagle. I think this one's going left to right. And there it is. He got that one to go. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. And that putt will go for eagle. And the leaders have a 2-stroke lead after that one. Teeing up now on the 17th. Oh, yeah, I like to see this. I like to see this very, very much. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. I guess he could make this one. It's quite a long one, but I guess we'll see. I think it's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. It's still tracking. Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that. And this is his birdie putt. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Oh, and unfortunately, he's missed that one. And this putt from 4 feet. And after that one, the leading team was ahead by 1. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. It was tidy. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. I'm okay with that. He's got around 165 yards to the pin from here. Look at this here. That is lovely. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. And with that, he will be super far from the hole, but he managed to stick the green. And this one is lengthy, to say the least. Let's see if we can get this anywhere near the cup. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh, and he gets it to drop. 3 feet to go. And the scramble has ended. Well, you two didn't end up on top. That's all right. Next time, maybe you'll pull out the win. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.